Hi, very good evening everyone. My name is Rahul Pandey and today I'm just going to discuss about a few things which is very important to be implemented in our life. Focus on yourself and shock the others. Yes, this is going to be my topic and this is not the only topic guys. This is you can consider as a motivationals. You can just follow your real life and you can just see how your life will change gradually. Okay, so now let's start with this. See, just to make this video I do have some intent behind it. I just want to share my personal experience with you all guys, right? Nowadays, see we always worried about the others, what the others will think, what the others will talk, what the others will like interfere in our matter. So we are always not worried about ourselves. We are of course we are worried about the other, right? So here after this session and all you will come to know what is important and what is the importance you have to give in your life, right? See, nowadays I've seen a lot of youngsters, diverting their mind towards scrolling the reels and wasting their precious time, guys. And once we see or scroll the reels, we start copying the other's life. We indulge in their problems, we indulge in their styles, and we indulge, of course, in their environments. So what we are doing, we are just wasting our time by seeing others' video and trying to implement those things which is not truly effectable or effectively going to be a good part in your life. We are just worried about the thing which is not really worth for our life. So now we all are having a precious time. So how we can utilize things? See, once we start anything, maybe put an example. For an instance, if you start any business or anything newly, no other will try to pull up your legs. Secondly, once you fell down, they'll just start criticizing about yourself. And lastly, once you get a good success in your life, they will not have any choice. Understand? They will be just jealousy about you. They will have a lot of jealous, about you. So what is that matter? Why we are just not focusing on ourselves? Why we are just focusing just for the other thing? So this videos is related to this, and for especially for those who are turning into class 10, 11, 12 and all. Okay? Nowadays we believe on others than ourselves, which is not good. Why I'm telling you? Because always believe in yourself. Others only can support you for some moment, but it's you only that going to help entire life, because it is our life. See what we have written here. Our life, our choice. If we are living our life, if we are breathing for ourselves, then why are you worried for the others? Whatever we are dreaming, we just need to fulfill that all dreams, because no one else is going to help you just to find your designations, just to help you, just to find your goals. No one is worried about. But we are really worried about others, and we think always like, what they might think about me. Forget about those all. What is the others? Others is just like the others, guys. See, our goal, our decisions. We have find a lot of. See, I've seen a lot of problems in my life. As well, I'm finding a lot of problems with my students and all. When I, access my class, I'm just, going through a lot of problems with my students. They're always trying to share one thing. Sir, we are just not happy with our life. See, first of all, you just have to be happy with your life, because this life is what? It's just like a precious life. It's an invaluable gift, guys. So we must preserve it. And see, when it comes to your career and all, you should stand on your own decisions, because others might misguide you. The reason because they had not done it so far. So they will assume like how this person could do it. Let him not also do. So he'll try to interrupt you in your decisions and all. So it's going to be your just own intent, and always believe in your own intuitions. Why I'm saying on intuitions? Because once you start believing in yourself, the day is not very far away, and the success will run towards you. You need not to run to get your success and all. Fine. Now see, our plan, our executions, whatever we plan. Let just let me put an example. Like if we are planning to start some business, and what we do usually, we used to ask with a lot of people. See, I'm gonna start my business. Could you help me? How could I start? How could I just even accelerate my business and all? So don't depend on the others. The day you stop believing or expecting on others, the wonders will start happening in your life. Why I'm telling you? Because the others always will enjoy when you're sad. Most of people, I'm not talking about the your close relative. There are few exceptions in your friend or your family members. They might celebrate your happiness. They might even be with you when you are having requirement of them. But most of them, what they do usually, they will not happy when you are happy. When they are happy, when you are sad. Understand? So they don't want to see you where they have not reached. Understood? Others, what others will do always, they will not support you. If you want to face off any kind of problems in your life, firstly you just have to decide what you are going to do. Understand? What you are going to do, it means you just need to do a lot of sacrifice. Once you start doing sacrifice in your life, the success automatically will just fall in your lap and all. Isn't it? So indeed, it's just like practice. Start believing on yourself, love yourself, and always do what you love. Listen to the others. I'm not saying listening is a bad. Listen, but pass out. Keep few things which you feel like it's valid for me. Understood? So now few things we need to follow. Stop doing and start doing. See what stop doing is, guys, like nowadays the reels, mobiles, everything, a lot of distractions will be in and around us, right? And we always feel like that distraction is not a distraction, that is a happiness. And we spend hours of time just scrolling the mobiles, scrolling a lot of things and finding the others' life biographies and all. This is not really good. What will happen after all? End of the day, it happens like once we start seeing the other's life, we try to copy the other's life. And inherently, what happened when we start, we need to do. Once we does, we have to just go in that way only. So you forget about your that things or not. You just need to worry about your thing. As you when you just take a healthy decisions, always just ask to yourself whether is it doable for you or not. Once you find out the solutions, you go ahead. If you ask anyone, if you are capable also, they won't suggest you to go for it because they are knowing that yes, he can do, but if I just divert or divert him, he might not do that. So forget about the others, forget about expecting from others, and don't believe others. Others, as I told you, like others only can support you for few minutes, for 4 months, for 4 years, some years, right? But not forever. It's you only that going to help your life entirely, right? So I mean to tell, stop copycat the others' problems and don't worry about the others what they will think. Because a person who cannot even give you the good suggestions cannot be a good friend as well. A person who is worried about you is your real friend. A person who is not really worried about you or about your career, you cannot even call him as your best comrade and all, right? This starting is like what? Rather wasting your time, invest your time for the studies, guys, because it's a crucial time for the all people who all are present here and who all are watching my videos and all. It's just a sweet, just a message to the all youngsters, those who are pursuing the new career and they might be joining in the colleges as well. So always believe only on yourself. Others is not worried about you because we are breathing for ourselves, we are living for ourselves, we are eating for ourselves. Then why we are relying just on the others? Others is just others. Your relative is your relative, but others is what? But always we think like, no, if I fail, what other will think? Forget about the things. Once you fail, you will learn few new things and might get the new just platform where you can start running and you can just hit to your destinations and all. And it's all about, guys, see, you just have to do as a practical, because see, just seeing the motivational videos and all will not lead you as a leader. You just have to be a practical, start believing yourself, love yourself, and deliver as much as you can do. And see, one more thing I want to add in this: once you start your decisions, when you work on your decisions, execute in the right directions. Because see, if you divert yourself, you have given chance to the others, they might laugh on you, right? So we should not even give any kind of chance to the others. See, listen them, that's it. As a just audience, you just yes, no, but don't implement the all suggestions in your life. Once you mingling those all suggestions together, putting the all other suggestions on the board will just spoil your entire decisions, and it is not a good planning according to me. And see, you just need to acknowledge the all things which is really worth in your life. Why I'm saying you have to acknowledge, because there are a lot of people who is just ready to just divert your career, your life, your everything, right? So why we are just worried about the others, guys? It's a really right time to initiate and take your own initiative as a leader, as a as a good students, or as a good friend also. You just need to guide your others, like believe on yourself, rather than believing on others, start believing on yourself. Because the day you start believing, the entire things will support you. But once you ignore, all things will go away from you. So you just have to cut off the few times, and you just have to away from the mobiles, because mobile is a thing which is making separations people from people, it's just making a separations from the lot of thing, and it is just not good for the all time. Sometimes when you need it, you use it. There is no harm to use when you have a requirement of it. But scrolling it for hours, 2 hours, and just becoming addictions of this is not really good. It's just like a harmful for you, injurious to your health, injurious to your brain, injurious to your eyes as well. See, others always, once you get success in your life now, except few people, those who loves you and all, those who are loving you a lot, those who are caring you a lot, will only cheer up. Rest, only they will just what it means. They will have a lot of jealousy about you, and they'll be thinking, how you got this? They cannot even just admire your hard work or hard efforts as well, because the ego, because their attitude level is a little high. Understood, no? But a person, those who are really good or really just knowledgeable, will never mislead you. Understand? So last but not least, I hope you all will just try to execute or implement your plans according to your own decisions, and you will not even believe on the others always, because believing on all others always is just like a bad habit, and if you keep that habit always, you are not going to be a successful in your life, guys. So last but not least, start believing yourself, start loving yourself, and start implementing your own decisions on the right directions. That's all about the day. That is all about focus on yourself and shock the others. Once you become a successful person, the others will really get shocked. Surprise them by you showing something which they have not expected from you. Understand? Surprise them by showing something which have never dreamed out, which even they have not even never thought like this person could do this. Understand? And whatever you do, don't show off. Just be little, secretive and all. Keep some secret, and just try to be a hermit for some time. And don't even just disclose your plans to anyone until it's not going to happen. Understand? So that's all about this. See you. Bye bye.